That was a scene from Raygun the musical. Just kidding. You can tell it's not from Raygun the musical because Jessie J can actually dance. Yeah. And Jessie J is also singing it's not about the money, money, money. Whereas, by the looks of it, and by the sounds of it, and from what I read, uh, Raygun is about the money. So Raygun, if you don't know, she was in the Olympics doing breakdancing. Well, she was meant to be doing breakdancing. I don't really know what she was doing, but she was in the breakdancing event. I showed footage of it, but I'm pretty certain she would probably sue. She's like trademarked everything, like even things like can you trademark that? Like the kangaroo is an animal. Like you can't own an animal. But anyway, so yeah, she did breakdancing, and everyone kind of like liked her at first, and like, oh, that's pretty funny. Like you're taking the piss out of breakdancing, and you know it probably shouldn't be in the Olympics anyway. Then all this stuff came out about her. Don't know if it's true, but a lot of people are saying it that her husband was in charge of the selection panel, and he's high up in breakdancing Australia. They gave funds to some people and not other people, and the other people were kind of maybe more talented than the people who got money. This is just what I heard. And apparently she was writing a PhD about something, sexism in sport or something. I don't know. She's writing a PhD, so you got to think like, was this whole breakdancing experience just part of her little PhD thing? But anyway, so Raygun, she was like one of the icons of 2024. A lot of people were talking about it all around the world. Even like Rachel Dratch, who used to be on SNL, Saturday Night Live, she impersonated Raygun on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, who used to also be on Saturday Night Live. So then a bunch of talented comedians who like aren't offensive comedians. They're like the talented comedians, and they're all for jokes. They write clever jokes. Led by Stephanie Brodrich. Wrote a musical, and I haven't seen it. Nobody can see it because Raygun got it cancelled on the day of the performance. But knowing the comedians who are on board and their type of humor, it would have been good. Apparently they had puppets and everything. But anyway, so Raygun told them the day of the performance, do not perform or you're getting sued. Or I will sue, sorry. I've trademarked a whole bunch of things. And sorry, I'm just having a drink from a classic Australian icon, Besito. This is like a harmless Australian icon who doesn't sue, but they're owned by Coca-Cola, so you think like if they do sue, they would win. But anyway, off topic. So Raygun stopped this performance the day of the performance. She trademarked a whole bunch of things. Caused a little bit of controversy. One, with the timing, and two, the things she's trademarking, like the kangaroo dance, which is embedded in Aboriginal culture. You know, she's like trademarking something which belongs to a culture, which is the oldest continuous culture left on Earth at the moment. So, bravo. Anyway, so a lot of people didn't like it. Most of the people who stuck up for Raygun in the comment section were probably like Raygun's family, Raygun using fake accounts, or just spam bots trying to start conversation and trick people into going to their account for some reason. Dead internet theory, maybe. I don't necessarily believe in that, but every day I get a little bit closer to that, believing that. But yeah, so Raygun stopped this performance. A lot of people were angry. Most people were angry. Even people who aren't necessarily a fan of Australian comedy were saying, yeah, that shouldn't have been done. Like, that's pretty dumb, especially on the day of the performance. Then like kind of like died down a little bit. So Raygun and her team probably got together and be like, how can we get people to hate us more? I don't know, let's sue the creators of this play and the venue who was going to put on this play for legal fees. $10,000 of legal fees. Like, I don't know. So she's suing Stephanie Broadrich and Anthony Skinner, who's the promoter who runs the room out of the venue that she's suing in. And like, they're both nice people. They're both, I don't know. Those people, those two, like, they have dedicated a lot of their lives to creating a stronger Sydney comedy scene. Stephanie for her performances, and Anthony through the rooms he runs. Like, he runs some pretty quality rooms and gets some quality acts. Like Dave Hughes, when he wants to test out new material, he goes to Anthony's room in King's Cross. So, yeah, suing him for $10,000, and this might not be true. Don't quote me on this. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. This is just what I heard from a reliable source. But again, I could be wrong. Disclaimer, do not say this is actually real. I don't want to get sued. This is rumor. Let's just say this is like dead internet theory, but moving into the realms of Raygun. I got told that all her little trademarks and stuff she filed on the day of the opening day of the musical. So she's like quickly trademarked everything, then ran out and gave a cease and desist letter or whatever it is to Stephanie and I mispronounced words. I have a disability. Raygun, are you really going to sue someone for a disability? Probably, but please don't. So anyway, yeah, it's just like it's pretty dog act. I don't remember her getting on four fours and barking, during her act, I remember her doing a kangaroo, but not a dog, and this is more of an act that a dog would do than a kangaroo, A kangaroo would probably actually no, a kangaroo would probably hop around the room trying to find a way out. They're not the smartest animals. I work outside and I see a lot of kangaroos, which has nothing to do with anything which I'm talking apart from like maybe the kangaroo den. And like Raygun always comes out with stupid statements like, "Oh, if I was like a guy, I people would be calling me a larrikin," which I said in my last video. There is a lot of sexism when it comes to sport and female celebrities, but or so sexism does exist and is a big problem. But what Raygun had experienced, I don't think that has anything to do with sexism. It's just people just don't seem to like you because you do things like this. And she's like, "Oh, nobody." When Stephen Bradley won the gold medal, everyone celebrated him. Firstly, Stephen Bradley won the gold medal. He was kind of good at what he'd done. Stephen Bradley, if he was like a speed skater in the Olympics a few years ago, and literally everyone, he was coming last, and literally everyone in front of him fell over each other. And because he was so far away from everyone, he wasn't involved in the crash, so he just skated around him and won the gold medal. And it was a great moment, and a bit of a larrikin moment. But the thing is, Stephen Bradley didn't go on like this campaign, like telling people off or like suing people or something. If there was like a Stephen Bradley in the musical, I don't think he would have like sued. Be like, "I'm still standing on the ice. The people in front of me have just fell down. but I'm still standing on the ice. That gold medal would look so nice around my neck, so I'm gonna skate, skate, skate to victory. Sorry about the singing, but that's... If there was a Stephen Bradley musical, it'd probably be something like that. There might even be one. I have not done my research on Stephen Bradley the musical, but I imagine it would be something like that. Wait, I'm just being informed. I'm being sued by Stephen Bradley. Alright. Just kidding. Sorry. Very dry sense of humor. So dry that you could even argue that it wasn't funny. And you'd be right. I'm sorry. It just was very hot today. And I'm tired. And I'm tired of Raygun doing whatever she can to stop talented people from putting on a awesome show. So I don't know what's going to happen. I assume there's going to be a GoFundMe. That's how things like that should go, and I will donate to it. And I'll do another video where I share a link. But let's hope it doesn't go to that. Let's hope like common sense prevails here and be like, okay, I won't sue, and you can do your show. You know, it's Christmas, and some say Raygun's heart grew 3 sizes that day. And she just hopped into the spirit of Christmas and forgave. But anyway, let's see what happens. Kieran Dorton, out. Also, I am trademarking Stephen Bradley the musical and that song. So if you want a piece of me, it's going to cost you $10,000, which I will then give to Stephanie and Anthony. Sorry, Alex. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Kieran Dorton, out.